Next up on WTV, an English 4 project, mock trials, and this week's edition of trivia. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Tuesday, October 11th, and I'm Hannah Beeler with today's Daily Update, brought to you by Wingspan TV. For most people, taking an SAT or ACT means giving up a Saturday morning to take the test. But for some students on campus, taking the PSAT is going to happen on a school day on campus.
Sophomores and juniors throughout the district will be taking the PSAT during first and second period tomorrow, with testing locations posted in different spots on campus. To help get ready, some students enrolled in different PSAT prep classes.
The ways I'm going to prepare for the PSAT includes enrolling myself in SAT prep classes and also just studying in my free time things on websites like Khan Academy and other resources I can find online.
Juniors who score in the percentile of test takers throughout the country may be eligible for the scholarship opportunities through the National Merit Scholarship Competition. 24 Redhawks scored high enough on last year's test to earn National Merit semifinalist designation and passed along this advice for both juniors and sophomores.
Make sure you get a good night's rest the day before, and also preferably the day before, just give your mind a break. Don't to go too hard on practice problems and study material or trying to cram the day before. Whereas juniors, it does matter more. It'll get you into National Merit Scholarship considerations, so it is kind of important to you guys.
So for sophomores, I'd say don't stress too much. Just get a feel for the format of the exam. Versus for juniors, take it a little bit more seriously, just because it can really help you out when you're doing college applications.
With sophomores and juniors testing in first, second, and advisory, freshmen and seniors have late arrival and are asked to not arrive on campus until 12:45 p.m. Our regular B-Day school schedule will start with the third period tomorrow. Reporting for WTV, I am Vivan Mate.
Seniors in their English 4 classes are working on their first summative assessment for the year, where they need to construct an argument for the importance of heroes. WTV's Rayan Mansour has more.
The students are tasked with creating an argument that vouches for heroes in order to convince the United Nations Peace Committee to implement a World Heroes Day which celebrates their achievements.
They have to argue why their hero is worthy of celebration on that day, and then use that as kind of a jumping off point for a broader question of why would we even have a day? What about our society, what about our culture celebrates heroes? What benefits do we have as a society from kind of celebrating heroes in all walks of life?
Students must look back upon past experiences to develop their arguments and work on communicating their ideas with an understandable medium.
My definition of heroism is someone who's willing to sacrifice something for the greater good. The importance of heroes just shows what people can do, what people need to do, and how we can live up to be something bigger than we feel. I liked in working with my group. We were able to discuss our different aspects of heroism and different heroes in our own lives.
The unit has been taking a look at what it means to be a hero and the origin story of when a hero first became a thing.
So all unit we've been talking about the definition of a hero, and we've looked at these kind of more ancient texts, and in those texts we kind of see the kind of beginnings of the archetypes that would become kind of the template for certainly a lot of modern stories, but where we get a lot of our ideas in literature about what a hero should look like.
Reporting for WTV, this is Rayan Mansour.
Frisco ISD's mock trial team has done well recently, and now it's time for the school to see what it can do. WTV's Sadie Johnson has the story.
Taking on the roles of attorneys and witnesses, efforts have begun to launch a campus mock trial club.
It's revolved around the field of law, so if people are interested in going into the field of law in the future, becoming lawyers, it's a great way to get a perspective into the field.
Mock trial takes students and puts them in a real-life courtroom experience.
You get to study a case and you get to talk to witnesses. You get to do all the things that you would do in real life if you wanted to go into law. It's really important to get some real-life experience before you go in, because even if you go into college and law school, sometimes you don't get the full experience.
Although it's geared towards students interested in law, club president Ayan Ali says it's beneficial for other students as well.
And even if you're not interested in law and want to be part of a curricular club, we have positions for a timekeeper or a courtroom artist. So if you're an artist, this is something for you. And it's just a great way to get involved in a curricular club, and it looks great on college applications, and it's a great experience to collaborate with others and kind of be more involved in school.
Mock trial includes a tryout process that will take place after the first meeting. To learn more about the meetings, join the Mock Trial Remind at libmt22. Reporting for WTV, I'm Sadie Johnson.
On this week's edition of Trivia, WTV's Alex Trevino tests students on capitals.
Hi, I'm Alex, back with today's episode of Trivia with Trevino, and today I'll be testing students' knowledge over capitals. Oh, what is the capital of Colorado?
Denver.
Yeah.
I believe it's Boise.
Boise?
Yeah.
Really?
100%.
I'm going with Denver. Good job, good job.
Denver.
Denver.
All right.
How many capitals are there in the United States?
1.
50.
50.
50.
Really?
No. McKinney. Yeah, I don't know. 51?
51?
50.
50?
50 states. 50.
Oh.
50.
What is Capital One?
A bank.
Austin.
A bank. A bank.
A.
Oh. What button on a keyboard makes a letter capital?
Shift.
Shift.
Montpelier.
Montpelier.
Yep.
The capital?
Yeah.
All right.
Shift.
Yeah.
Hold down shift or press caps lock.
All right. How many capitals are in this?
2.
2.
4.
4. Man, you got it.
Oh, there's 4. The beginning of the letters.
Oh, you got it. You got it. 2. 2. Reporting for WTV, I'm Alex Trevino.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Care Wiki will be hosting the first meeting of the year today during advisory in Ms. Montgomery's room C217. It will be a brief introductory meeting and will be discussing volunteer projects for service hours. Anyone is welcome to join. Academic Decathlon will be having a club meeting in C202 today during advisory. They will be talking about trunk or treat and the upcoming practice meet. Consider this a personal invitation to join other Liberty High School students on an educational tour of England, France, Switzerland, Italy, and Greece during the summer of 2024. Although this trip is not directly affiliated with Frisco ISD, travelers will not only gain valuable educational insights and cultural awareness, but will be also awarded with college credit for participation. The route selected for this adventure is a truly ambitious, life-changing itinerary, a 17-day whirlwind tour of Europe, capitals, and cultures. As previous tours have filled within hours, it is expected this tour will reach capacity very quickly. Reservations are therefore on a strictly first-come, first-served basis. Plan on discussing this exciting opportunity in greater detail during an online informational and enrollment meeting on Tuesday, October 11th at 6:30 p.m. You may RSVP to obtain complete details by visiting this website or scanning the QR code below. Further information is available from Mr. Volkmore in room C143 or via email at redhawk.texpeditions@email.com. That's it for today's daily update. This is Hannah Beeler for Wingspan TV.